Hello again. How you doing, folks? Mark Ray back with This Is How We Did It, volume 31. Bit of news. So I'm going to be doing these every Friday now, from around 1 o'clock, as we're rolling through. I've got a soundtrack and a novel coming in the summer and autumn, so we're building up towards that. Today's going to be about syncopation. Okay, we're going to be talking about rhythms again. So we did a few shows back about swing, okay, about movements of stuff. So basically, syncopation is about an interruption in rhythm outside of the normal beats in a bar, okay? And it's an ancient thing going back to medieval music. So if you think about chamber music and singing in crazy ways with choral music, that's all got syncopation in it. Essentially, it just means almost like just making mathematical rhythmical patterns that interlock, that our brains go, ooh, that's good. Okay, so this is probably about as far back as we've been on this so far. We're going to go and have a look at Handel's hornpipe as an example, 1733. But it is a really good example of syncopation. Here we go. There's loads of things going on there, yeah? Lots of different interactions, okay? And disturbances in the main beats of the bar and the rhythms, okay? So what does that mean as regards this area of sampling and stuff, okay? So 2008, a guy called Peter Fox in Germany did a track called Alles Neu. So all new. And basically it sampled a very important piece of music in the history of all human musical exploration. It was Shostakovich's 1941 Symphony No. 7, right, which was written and performed as the Germans invaded Leningrad before putting it under siege. It's kind of considered one of the most awesome, in the true sense of the word, pieces of music because it encapsulates fear, running, strength, and a lot of its sort of sonic power was expressed in soundtracks like Star Wars and what have you. But anyway, let's see if you recognize this piece from Shostakovich. Okay, that is indeed Peter Fox first, but then taken by Plan B to make ill manners. Okay, so that's all about taking syncopated instrumentation around beats in the bar, okay? So to get away from all of that classical intensity, I wanted to show you how I've made quite a mellow, sunshiny track using Level 42's Children Say, Vaughan Mason Bounce Rock Skate Roll, Big Daddy Kane, the Jungle Brothers, and Tony Lee's Reach Up. So basically, it's, you know, a nice bring the sun out sort of tune, but it's around this theme of syncopation. The Vaughan Mason percussion parts go in between and in out of the bass playing, from £3 Million for His Thumb man, Mark King. Okay, so let's have a little listen to this. This is all chopped up, edited and put back together right here. Vaughan Mason. Okay. Taking everything out for you here, okay? To show that's the bass line and the percussion syncopated. Let's bring it all back in. Tony Lee. And then if you think about it, rapping and MCs, they are the epitome of syncopation, okay? Because they're dancing in and out of the beats to create momentum and vibe. And I've got the Jungle Brothers up first. Here we go.
Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Never heard of and hardly seen a whole lot of talk about the red, black, and green. So dirty, you didn't want to deal with it. So funky, you didn't want to get with it. But that's alright, no problem, cool. Sent to the other end to keep the fool. Waiting around for my shell to crack. After that, you can't hold me back. Looking out for the danger signs. Jungle Brothers down for the change in time. Left, right, some ass from which angle? Straight up the middle, warranties the rhythm. Sending a message to the old and young, confused about where I come from. Everybody reach to the top. Everybody reach to the top.
Level 42. Wally Badaroo on production.
Stop. Let it roll. I just can't hold back the phone, cause I'm a man with soul. In control and effect, so what the heck? Rock the discotheque, and this move is what's next. Attack, react, exact the Mac, or move you in. A strong song as long as you groove to this. I keep the crowd loud when you hype. Do damage on stage and injure the mic. As I shoot the gift and see stand stiff. While my rhymes stick to you like Skippy and Chip. Feel my blood fist on my death kiss. The rap soloist, you don't wanna miss. Supreme in this era, I reign with terror. When I grab the mic, believe you're gonna hear her. Fascinating rhyme as I enchant them. So let's all sing the Big Daddy anthem.
This Tony Lee track was a big sort of boogie disco soul tune. So yeah, that's Syncopation as used to fit rappers and vocal chorus parts and bass lines, and it has its heritage all the way back into medieval music, starting out with choral music in the 15th century, okay? So we're all humans, we all had the same rhythmical urges, it's just been defined better over the centuries, and this has just been an example of how MCs and singers can be put together over different beats, and the reason why it's working is because you're syncopating everything, okay? So you've got your straight, your kick, your snares, and your hats, but this is where the bass line goes, okay? The bass line goes in here, so when Mark King's doing his £3 million thumb stuff, it's falling in between there, and the percussion is tickling across on the top. So yeah. It's got a kind of Balearic vibes going on here. Alright, you've been watching and listening, Mark Ray. This is How We Did It, Volume 31. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend. This is going to be every Friday now. So keep an eye open. I'm going to be doing some more interesting stuff. You're not really supposed to be able to see this yet. Don't tell anyone you saw that, okay? I'll catch you all soon. Lots of love, Mark.